My name is Sinead Deneen. I'm from and living in Limerick. I'm lecturing here in Mary Immaculate College here in Limerick, and I have done some development work in Botswana from 1996 until 1999. I had finished college and I wanted to leave Ireland, really. I wanted to taste another country or another continent. And I also wanted to do something professional. So I had studied in the Art College here in Limerick and I had done teacher training. And they were looking for teachers who were qualified in Botswana. So the government of Botswana had sent out a worldwide plea, I suppose, for students or for ex-students, qualified professionals in art to come and stay and work in Botswana. I wanted it to be the African continent, and because the job really was, if you like, my perfect job, it just happened to be in Botswana. I was kind of ready to live on my own as well and to have no, if you like, point of reference except me, which I think is kind of a nice challenge to have in your life as well. And yes, I did find it difficult, but I knew that it was a big adventure. Now, mind you, for the first 2 months that I was there, I'd never felt homesick before, and it was the first time I've actually felt homesick, because the culture shock is enormous. There is nothing to actually beat the feeling of soft rain on your face here at home, and it's a very dry country, and I miss the moisture, and I miss lots of other things as well. I think the Motswana people, as they are called, I think they are quite a proud people, and also they take a bit of getting used to on both sides, but once you develop a bond, it is lifelong. So I don't think that really was a problem, but I just needed the intro, I suppose, to get over all the fears and ask all the questions and then settle into life there. The Motswana people were very receptive to the Irish people, and I think they like a laugh a lot, and I think we as a nation like to have a bit of a giggle and a bit of a laugh, and they like to hear about Ireland, and we in turn like to tell them about Ireland and hear about their cultural differences as well. There is a lot of traditional beliefs and systems in the Botswana culture that would be very foreign to us here. Like, for example, maybe they like to have their babies quite young, so a lot of the girls around 16, 17, 18 years old will have babies quite young, which I found quite interesting. And they get the grannies to look after the babies, and the family network is a very tight network, so everybody helps out in the whole family commune, and the mammy then will go off and work and bring the money back to the whole commune. So that was quite a difference. Also, maybe weather-wise, it was extremely different, because in Ireland we're very wet. We've got the wet season all the time. In Botswana, maybe they have approximately 9 days of rain in the whole year. So when the rain came, all the buckets and containers were out collecting this kind of magical rainwater, really, because it made such a huge difference to the country. I had an absolute blast, I have to say, and I did a lot of hanging out with local people and trying to find out how people work in a different country, from a spiritual point of view, economic, professional, lots of different, even family point of view as well. I came back because really I missed home, and I think I had my stint done in Botswana at that time. Completely enjoyable, and remember it on all the time, and I'm still in contact with a lot of the teachers who are still in Botswana and different parts of the world, and who are Motswana as well. So that's quite interesting, and I suppose missing your friends and family, because I didn't come back in the 2.5 years as well, and settling back here has been, difficult initially, but a joy. But I still miss and think of Botswana as well. If we're calling now the end of the Celtic Tiger, I came back when it was maybe in its first or second or third year, and I just couldn't get over the choice that we had here of products and the huge cars and the amount of industry, etc., and people talking about this Celtic Tiger, and I was waiting for him to bounce out of the bushes. But an incredible change, a little bit frightening as well, coming from a developing country and then coming back to Ireland and having so much choice. It did actually get me down a few times. It's just phenomenal, what we have and our ability to use it, and then what other people have or don't have. So obviously very good for the country, but when you're looking at Botswana and Ireland side by side, there's an enormous difference. I think we're allowing a lot of people into the country, which we need, and which I think is great for the country to have such a mix of people. But I'm not too sure that we on the ground are actually interacting with these people. And I think, the one-to-one contact, you can't beat it as regards warmth and empathy, because that's what you need when you go to another country. That's what I got when I went to Botswana, and it would be really nice to be reciprocated here as well.